And to me, that just looks like the most dumbass thing you can do. Hey, what's going on, folks? Today I wanted to take you on a kind of walkthrough of how I have my PFD set up to be a functional piece of equipment that I use while I'm out on the water, same as anything else, any of my electronics, landing net, paddle. So let's get into it. So I have a Stolquest, if I'm pronouncing that right. The reason I picked this one is it had these two big zippered compartments here that have kind of this semi-hard shell that you can unzip and store things in. Because over here, that's where I keep my batteries for my GoPro and any of the excess wiring to keep it from getting caught on anything. And then go over to this other pocket. Now, this one, keep this emergency radio right here in case you got to call, TWRA, game wildlife folks. It's pretty good. It's got a full charge. I haven't charged this thing in 3 or 4 months. And I keep it on my vest instead of somewhere in like my black pack or something, just because you never know if you're going to go overboard. Summer months, not as concerned about it, but winter months when these water temps are in the 40s or even lower, especially if you have any current rolling through, that's a little bit different story. I want to be able to call somebody. Additionally, keep down here emergency whistle that's tethered to me, and a compass. Just reading up on different things, that's a good idea to keep with you, and came across that. I know I fish Kentucky Lake a lot, and that is a big lake, runs pretty much north-south, straight up and down. I don't think it'd be too hard to find my way back, but it was like $7, easy enough to keep on me if I need to try and find my way back, and my electronics have taken a crap on me. I need to find a better spot, but that's where I keep my earbuds, so that the wife, somebody calls while I'm out on the water, I don't have to stop fishing. I can just put those in. I talked about this in the how to film your fishing trips video that I made a couple months back, but it's worth mentioning again. This is the Dango Design gripper mount. This is meant for dirt bike helmets. They clip it on the piece that goes over the mouth. It allows them to record while they're riding their dirt bikes. Saw it one day and I saw how it creates that little dome space over the zipper. The back piece back here fits right down behind the zipper, goes over top. That thing is snug and secure, not going anywhere. Put my GoPro in there. I run my power cable down through here. Has a little elastic, loop thing that I run it through just to keep it from flapping around loose. And that's worked out really well for being able to run a chest cam. Keep this tethered right next to it. It's just a little pair of line clippers. Super handy to have right there. What I used to use was a pair of Gerber scissors that I use for braided line. And then coming over here, this is the NRS knife. Going back to the whole doomsday scenario, you go overboard, or if you're fishing with an anchor, got some kind of rope, something gets snagged on something and you can't get it undone, you need a way to be able to start cutting through stuff. So this thing's pretty nice. You just squeeze these, pops out, easy enough. And then you fall in the water, it's probably going to be pretty difficult to hold on to that knife. So I think smart idea is to attach some kind of lanyard to it. I use this one, the retractable kind, just to keep it the cord out of my way while I'm not using it, 99% of the time. And stays out of the way. I don't even realize it's there half the time. Hey folks, listen, if you like this kind of content, if you find these kinds of things helpful, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, stick around. I'll be putting out more of this typically every week. Thanks. Now, some of these PFDs can get a little pricey. You don't necessarily have to go buy one of the more expensive ones just for this purpose. I did the same thing. I had a very similar setup using the $50, I think, Magellan one that I got at Academy. So don't feel like you have to go out and drop, $150, $200 or more just to get, this exact PFD or, one that's more expensive. This same setup works just fine with a $50 PFD. And up here, that's the GoPro remote, and I use that to control the front camera. Then we come over here, and I see a lot of people using the lanyards that come with your, you know, your either motor guide or your Minn Kota or whatever brand trolling motor you use that with the remote. They all do the same thing. They have this lanyard that you're supposed to wear around your neck, and to me that just looks like the most dumbass thing you can do, because again, something gets caught on something, that's the last place I want it snagging on, is around my neck. But I also want this thing up out of the way where I can easily get to without having to think a whole lot. You know, if I'm trying to land a fish, or if I'm trying to, you know, if I'm trying to do something else, because that does happen, where, you know, I'm trying to like move the boat because the fish is doing something wild. You know, I don't want to be fumbling around looking for this damn thing. So what I have done is, let's see if you can see it here. It's a lanyard, but it's got a magnet to it. So all you gotta do, pop it loose. Now I have my remote up here. I can control my trolling motor, boop, 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 boop. And then when I'm done with it, I don't even have to look. You just get the thing close enough and that magnet snags hold of it. Drop it until I need it again. And that's how I set my PFD up, to be a functional piece of equipment versus something I wear just in case. It is for that as well. Definitely don't want to be out here on the water under any kind of conditions not wearing a PFD, but I think we are shortchanging ourselves by not maximizing its functionality potential by using it to store key items that we use frequently enough, or, you know, enhance safety. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Hey folks, if you're looking for ideas for different ways to set your kayak up, watch this video right here as I walk you through my setup for my nucanoe Unlimited.